He's right about all these things, I think.
Well, it's just good politics to pick on taxes on tips, all these little things.
Yeah. It's somewhat of a distraction from the ongoing.
Of course. And raise taxes on the wealthy. He said it last week.
Is that coming?
It's coming.
But what about the tax cut for the wealthy? Isn't that coming too?
No. It's going to be extended. He's not going to extend the tax cuts for the wealthy. He's going to no tax on tips, no tax on Social Security, and no tax on overtime.
So you're saying all the donors are about to get a tax hike?
They're already screaming. But he told the Senate that he's open to when extending the tax cuts, not extend.
Oh, open to. So
no. But he's already. I think Scott Bessent, the Secretary of Treasury, I think, is working on this. Not to extend it to the upper bracket or make a new bracket.
And you think Congress is going to pass that, knowing who they get their money from?
They do whatever he tells them to do. President Trump comes in and says he'll.
Okay.
What's up, everyone? Big news today that could flip the table on US politics. Steve Bannon just dropped a bombshell about what Trump's second-term economic plan might look like, and it's turning heads across the aisle. Picture this: no taxes on tips, overtime, or Social Security checks. Yep, a full-on working-class tax cut. But here's where it gets wild. They're planning to hit the ultra-wealthy with higher taxes. That's right, Trump's inner circle is now targeting the same donor class that fueled past campaigns. Add in tariffs to revive US factories and border crackdowns meant to raise wages, and suddenly, it's not just conservative or liberal, it's an all-out populist play. The question is, will the Republican establishment let it fly, or is this just more political smoke and mirrors? Smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let's break this down. Vin.
The Bannon plan is that Republicans are going to abandon the donor class, and then what's going to happen in 2020?
Where else are they going to go? We got total leverage over them. Where else are they going to go?
Well, there's another election coming up.
They're going in the midterms and the thing, but where else are they going to go? If you don't restore the economic viability of the working class and the middle class, then you have to do that by sealing the border. Right, so it's not flooded with illegal alien labor. Number two is the tariffs to bring manufacturing jobs back. And the third is that working class and middle class people need a tax cut. They need no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and most importantly, no tax on Social Security. That's another $500 billion a year we have to come with. That's why it's going to be a huge fight. But the Democrats and progressives had control in 2021. In those first 100 days, and they put up a taxing the billionaires and didn't even get out of committee. President Trump and the MAGA movement will raise taxes on the wealthy.
Bannon's pitch paints Trump's economic vision as a mix of blue-collar favoritism, national pride, and showmanship. The plan talks tax relief for the everyday grind, servers, tradesmen, warehouse staff, while going full throttle against the billionaire class. Sounds like a revolution, right? But Bill Maher and Josh Rogin offer a reality check. Maher warns, tariffs sound patriotic until they make your groceries more expensive, and Rogin cuts to the chase. Will Republicans really go after the rich? Let's not forget, GOP donors loved those 2017 tax breaks. And unless Trump's ready to battle his own allies, this bold blueprint could crash before takeoff. Sure, Bannon claims Trump will bulldoze the party, but let's be real, DC doesn't bend for the working class. It shields the elites. Trump had 4 years already. Did the system change? Not much.
Do you believe that when the tariffs cause huge inflation, that the lower middle class are reward the Republicans for that? When all the prices go up? Because in 1890, when we had tariffs, the Republicans lost the House and the presidency because the price.
You should know this, Josh, but anybody, because when we raised the tariffs on China in 18, prices came down. We didn't have any inflation in 19, and we had the highest tariff ever put on China.
Hey, how about that dire wolf? We brought back the direwolf. They brought back a species called the direwolf that was extinct using DNA they had in a fossil. I mean, what? Well, I don't know. I mean, I can't.
Yeah, they're going to do the woolly mammoth next. You know, I think they made a movie about this.
Not knocking. So they, in 100 years, they bring back Bill Maher from a fossil.
Yeah.
I think how great that would be.
No, they made a movie once about, bringing back extinct species and the risks. It was called Jurassic Park. Maybe you've all seen it,
I know, but
so maybe we shouldn't screw with science that much. You know?
But it's not a dinosaur. It's a wolf.
Yeah, but
we know what it looks like. And Bobby Kennedy says it tastes like chicken.
Things got awkward, yet revealing, during a lighter segment when Piers Morgan stepped in to defend his boss, Jeff Bezos. Yes, that Bezos, the Amazon titan and Washington Post owner. Rogan poked fun, the crowd laughed, but the truth stung underneath the jokes. Even the loudest voices in media tend to go soft when their paychecks are on the line. Bannon chimed in, "We're all in on the same act." And he's not wrong. These media giants bash the wealthy on screen, then cozy up to them behind closed doors. They call out corruption, unless it lives in their own office. For a moment, the audience saw the mask slip. The so-called watchdogs of democracy. More like lapdogs with a logo deal. In a system where money muffles the truth, who's left to actually hold power accountable?
All right, here are the questions from the people. What does the panel think about reports that the Trump administration plans to hold a military parade on the 250th anniversary of the Army's founding, which also happens to be Trump's birthday? Oh, goody, tanks in the streets, huh? Is that a good thing, do you think?
I think it's a fantastic thing.
Yeah, government efficiency at work, right? That's what we're spending our defense dollars on, is it parading a bunch
It's
of
a way to inspire people, as you know, Josh, young men and women to join the military, to see the pageantry like they do in France with Macron, that great July 14th, Bastille Day.
Was there tanks in the street?
There were tanks.
Yeah, we do in the UK all the time.
All the time.
Yeah.
Tanks in the street.
Yeah, it's always been surprising to me you don't do it.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un
understand.
loves it.
Yeah.
Kim Jong-un loves
Russia
it.
does it too.
Yeah, Putin, Xi Jinping. Yeah.
Bill, what do you think?
I don't want
Yeah.
America to get used to the sight of tanks in the street.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Just once you see it, it becomes normalized.
On the surface, a military parade to mark the Army's 250th birthday sounds innocent enough. Marching bands, flags, a couple tanks maybe. But when it doubles as a Trump tribute, it morphs into something else entirely, a political display. Bannon and Piers Morgan clap for it, calling it patriotic pride. But Bill Maher isn't fooled. He warns this could be the start of something darker. Today it's a parade, tomorrow it's the new normal. America was built on democratic transitions, not flexing firepower in the streets. This isn't just about tanks rolling down Pennsylvania Avenue, it's about the soul of the country. Are we still a republic built on principle, or drifting toward empire theatrics? When patriotism is repackaged as political propaganda, the difference begins to blur. So what do you think? Is Trump's plan legit or just more campaign flair? Are media voices compromised? And are these parades patriotic, or just pageantry for power? Drop your thoughts below. We need honest takes now more than ever. Thanks for tuning in.